In 1998, Dr. Zabin became the founding director of the Bill and Melinda Gates Institute for Population Control.
To be ready for pandemic 2, I call this pandemic 1. Most of the work we'll do to be ready for that are also the things we need to do to minimize the threat of bioterrorism.
An epidemic, either naturally caused or intentionally caused, is the most likely thing to cause, say, 10 million excess deaths.
Today, the greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this. The ultimate solution, the only thing that really lets us go back completely to normal and feel good about sitting in a stadium with lots of other people, is to create a vaccine and not just take care of our country, but take that vaccine out to the global population. A lot of things that are going very well, things like reducing childhood death and but you don't have a choice. People act like you have a choice. People don't feel like going to the stadium when they might get infected. You clearly need a vaccine that works in the upper age range because they're most at risk of that. And doing that so that you amp it up so it works in older people and yet you don't have side effects. If we have, 1 in 10,000 side effects, that's, way more, 700,000, people who will suffer from that.
Spending $1 million on that last 3 months of life for that patient, would it be better not to lay off those gym teachers and to make that trade-off in medical costs? But that's called the death panel, and you're not supposed to have that discussion.
But that's called the death panel.